What's going on with the Tampa Bay real estate market in 2023? Hi, I'm Mark from the Fazzini Group, and we make these videos every week so that you can have good advice on buying or selling in the Tampa Bay area. And we run a real estate team, and we've helped over 3,000 clients in the area over the years, and we'd love to help you. Whether you're just getting started and need some advice, or you want to actually buy a home right now or sell your house tomorrow, we'd love to help. Feel free to reach out to us at the link below via email or phone, and our team would be glad to help you. Right now, when we're filming this video, it's the end of September 2023, and we've had a very busy month in real estate on our team. I think we've had close to 20 closings this month, and we've had lots of our listings go under contract in all price ranges from $200,000 up to $2.5 million. And we've seen all sorts of different market activity that I want to share with you. So if you look at the data and you try to find out what is the real estate market like right now, you'll get a lot of different opinions. What we're seeing out there in the real world is there is still a lot of demand, even with interest rates where they are, and there's still very, very low inventory. So our inventory, just to give you perspective, back pre-pandemic, we had about, at any given time, in the 3,000 or so range of homes on the market. Right now, we have about 1,200 or 1,500 in our market here. So to give you some perspective with inventory, our inventory is down about 50% since pre-pandemic level. If we had 3,000 homes on the market in the pre-pandemic that people could choose from, right now we have about 1,500. So having such low inventory makes it very hard for buyers. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now. There still is a ton of demand, even with interest rates up in the 7% range, as opposed to the 3% range that we saw just a few years ago. People still are buying houses, but we just don't have the inventory out there. So in the Tampa Bay market, we have a supply and demand problem, and the low inventory is keeping our values pretty steady. Just since last year, our average home price is up about 5%. Even though you heard last year we had our peak values, the market has been going down since. Well, that's only partly true, because the data is showing that values have stayed pretty steady and are leveling off, but we are seeing listings take longer to sell. Our average days on market is about double what we were seeing pre-pandemic, but the homes that are priced well and they're very desirable are going still very quickly. And we are still seeing multiple offers and people bidding against each other for certain types of properties. Now, you might be wondering, how is that happening? Interest rates are so high, how are people still buying? Well, in our market, we still have a ton of people migrating from other states, and they're coming here for new jobs or retirement, and they're making that move whether rates are at 7% or 3%. And we also have a lot of cash buyers who aren't impacted by rates. About 25 to 30% of our sales every year are cash buyers. So we're always gonna have those people that are taking advantage of the market and buying homes because it's such a desirable area. Now, the number one problem we are seeing in the current market is overinflated listings. So we have had some amazing sales. Last year, we had some of the highest sales we've ever seen. Even when COVID kicked off and we had this frenzy of buying, people were paying $50,000, $100,000 plus over asking in some cases, and they're paying cash, so no appraisal was needed, and that was quickly inflating some of the prices. So what we are seeing now is a lot of listings are being priced too high, and they're sitting on the market and they're staying stale, and they're just not getting the offers. But we are seeing quite a bit of price reductions. Just last month, we had about 60% of listings have price reductions in the Pinellas market. A stable market is closer to about 30% of the listings having price reductions. So you can see that data being so much higher shows that we have had a substantial amount of listings being overpriced. So in general, what are we seeing? Biggest problem we're seeing in our market is just lack of inventory. We have 90% of homeowners out there that have a mortgage below 5%. Current mortgage rates are approaching 7 to 7.5%. So people that have locked in a 2.5% mortgage 2 or 3 years ago are really not interested in going to buy a larger home and pay 7.5% for the interest and raise their monthly payment by 30 to 40%. You also have the taxes and the insurance that are going to be higher if they're buying a bigger home. So it's just making it a lot harder for people to actually stomach a new move if it's more of a want and not a need. So that issue there is causing us to have way less inventory, because all these people are locked into these low rates and they feel like it's a bad decision to go buy a bigger house and up their monthly costs so much when they've locked in such a low rate. And a lot of people just simply can't afford to do it. We feel like that is going to continue on until rates get lower, and it's going to keep our inventory very low, and the biggest driver of prices is supply and demand. And when we have way less supply than there is demand, our values will stay steady until that is changed. So what's our overall outlook on the market in 2023? The market has remained pretty steady. We've seen prices level off. There is a lot of uncertainty right now. There's so many macro factors, from elections to what the Fed's doing with interest rates to unemployment and all these other things that could impact things moving forward. But until we see something major happen with a recession or with unemployment, it's hard to predict values going down when we have no supply. And it's even a stranger market in that usually if interest rates go down, you have more demand and that would drive up prices. But in the case right now, if interest rates go down, that will just allow more people that are locked into their home at low rates to feel like they can buy, which would actually help our supply. So it's a very odd market right now. The biggest thing is that you reach out to an expert so that they can give you advice on your specific situation, and that you have a custom plan for you that will help you make the best decision possible. So if you watch the end of this video, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment below or reach out to us if we can help answer any questions about your home search, when a good time to sell is, or help you with any of your real estate needs. We'd love to help. Just reach out to us below. Thank you so much.